Hi. So I'm kind of just gonna like dive into this head first, and wherever it takes us is wherever it takes us. Hi, my name is B. Just in case if you're new around these parts, and and of course if you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. I mean, you knew I was gonna say that. Um, jump down below in the description box for like anything you need. For me, we'll get into the description box stuff at the end of the video. Um, Yeah. So let's go ahead, jump in and have fun with this. You guys are the last of the 12. I kind of just raffled it off over on Twitter. And I did the first six yesterday, and then I'm doing the last six today. So let's jump in to see what do we have for fun. What do we have for Gemini, Libra, and why was I going to do the whole air signs? We're going to blame that on retrograde. I've just been mumbling and jumbling and child having word bombing and all of my words and shit and fumbling. So, hey, we're going to blame it on something. We're going to blame it on that. We have powers, we have nostalgia, heartbreak, anxiety, and secret admirer. Sacral chakra. I'll take those two together. Bottom of the deck, we have legacy. But for the cards that are out, we have power, we have nostalgia, we have heartbreak, we have anxiety. And then I was trying to just get one last card, but secret admirer and sacral chakra came out together. So I'll take that as another message. Again, bottom of the deck, we do have legacy. Um, if you just recently went through a breakup, or if you're like separated from someone where it's not necessarily like a heartbreak or a breakup, but more of just like maybe you were disappointed, let down by someone, or you're literally at a distance from someone and it's causing like heartache from you, you could be thinking a lot just about like their memories and stuff right now at this time. If it is like a heartbreak breakup sort of situation, I feel like this anxiety card comes over here with this secret admirer card, because you could have anxiety about getting back out there again is kind of what I'm picking up right now. Overall though, first card out was the power card. Now is a good time for you to start getting into your energy, getting your inner power back, finding your strength, and working on your confidence, especially if you just went through like a heartbreak, heartache sort of situation. You could be still really missing these people. um, Give yourself some time, nurture yourself. Oh, I feel out of breath now. So I guess that anxiety could like be very much a lot for you guys. Because I almost feel like heavy chested, like I can't breathe, or like I'm about to be out of breath. And I was fine doing Libras before you guys because I just recorded Libra and I felt fine. But I feel like heavy in the chest. So again, you could maybe be having some anxiety. You could just be dealing with again some heartbreak, some heaviness in the chest yourself with just going through stuff, missing people. Grief is a hard thing, especially grieving people who are still alive. Grieving the idea of the thing. I'm in therapy currently, and I'm learning also that you can grieve the idea of being loved by somebody, which is like a new thing I didn't know. I thought I was like grieving the person or grieving the connection. When you get down to the root of it, and she's like, are you grieving this person? Because it sounds like they didn't really give you much to have in this relationship anyway. And I was just like, yeah, they really didn't. Like, they kind of really just gave me their ass to kiss the entire few years we was dealing with each other. But I was just so like hopeful of like, them actually like I guess realizing that they're giving me their ass to kiss, and then finally realizing like, oh shit, maybe I should like treat this person better because obviously this person is like trying to love me to the best of their ability. And that's what we kind of, well, she told me, and I agreed that you really just kind of grieving the idea of love. You know, no one really gets into relationships expecting for the shit to be toxic and to be drained and to be downtrodden. You know, you are hopeful that this can turn into something special, and you grieve the idea or the potential of that, like, things didn't turn out to be special. So saying all of that to say, I feel like I just gave a lot of word vomit, but saying all of that to say, again, this could not even be actually like a heartbreak. Maybe you just grieving, again, the desire and the want to be loved. Sometimes when you go through so much, and maybe you already have had a life full of heartbreak and heartache, sometimes at some point you just want to be loved, and you want to give love the right way, and you want to get that back, and you want to feel safe in knowing that you getting that back, you know so regardless of if this is actually missing somebody or not missing somebody or a person, or maybe you just got disappointed, or maybe this was your friends and you realized that your friends was backstabbing, hating motherfuckers. But regardless of, this is a time to definitely get your inner strength back, get your confidence back, and to shake back from what was. Shift it back over here. The past could maybe be blocking your future. You have a secret admirer here, Geminis. And again, you might or might not know who this is, but this is kind of given, again, this could be something fun, or at least something fun for you to get into, right? You have the sacral chakra here. It says when it's balanced, you feel creative, sensual, and motivated in your body. When imbalanced, you feel jealous, emotionally sensitive, lack energy or focus, and have an extremely high or extremely low sex drive. Okay. So making sure that you, for one, not feeling this void of whatever this emotion is with sex. Okay. That's not going to help you. That'll only hurt you time and time and time again in the long run. But this is also given, you might be a little emotionally sensitive to where you might not really know if you do know who this is, you might not be feeling like you're ready to pursue them because you're still holding on to this past here. Now, whoever this is, this new person could definitely be a soulmate. Bottom of the deck, we have legacy. So this feels like someone who is established. And I like that. I like that a lot. I like that for y'all a lot. This feels like someone who is established. Again, soulmate is up under that. So this feels like someone who that you've known in the past life. Reciprocity is right up under that. This feels like the secret admirer can definitely give you exactly what you need and what you're looking for. And you have the heart chakra down at the bottom of the deck. This is someone who is open and receptive and ready to love. This isn't a I just want to sleep with you and have sex. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I didn't get sacral chakra, I mean, if I didn't get heart chakra, the sacral chakra would have made me a little nervous. I already was kind of a little nervous, thinking like, okay, this could be somebody who might want to bump and grind. And again, if that's what you're looking for right now, you don't want a serious, you just want a little something light, then maybe this is something that can work for you. But again, maybe you want something serious. Maybe you don't know what you want right now. Maybe you like, look, I'm just trying to get over the pain. I'm just trying to get over the heartbreak right now. I don't really know much about nothing else right now. Just let me get over the heartbreak and the pain, and then maybe I can figure some other shit out. But this feels like someone who is not only financially stable, but someone who that you've known in a past life, and someone who is absolutely willing and ready to reciprocate what it is that you're like trying to give in this connection. Okay. This is someone who is very emotionally open, who is very open to being loved, very open to loving you, very open to learning you and teaching you new things. The soulmate card says a person you attract in your life who is sent to show you and teach you what true love is. Okay, so again, this ain't nobody that's here to bullshit you and play in your motherfucking face. This is someone who's saying, Gemini, I'm serious about you. I want to invest in this. I want to invest time. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need, shit, I'll help financially if you need it. You know what I'm saying? If you need a back rub, if you need a listening ear, if you just need somebody to come over and hold you, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You don't never got to worry about it. You don't got to worry about me just coming to play games. That's definitely not the type of time that I'm on. Someone who is sent to your life to teach you and show you what true love is. A life partner. A true love promotes growth within you. I was just saying in one of the other videos, the difference between this card and the soulmate card for me is this card is again, you heard what it said, someone who is here to teach you and show you what true love is. Somebody that is here to, really love on you. This is really a life partner. This is true love. The twin flame card in this deck is very much someone who's meant to show you where you haven't healed at. So the twin flame situation feels like more like a mirroring issue, a mirroring situation, more of a trigger point, someone who is here to promote growth. This doesn't feel like that. This doesn't say that. This ain't nobody meant to trigger you and now you mirroring and you playing a runner chaser game and shit to kind of get to see that if you gonna evolve or if you gonna. This is someone who says, look, I ain't even on none of that shit. I'm not on none of that shit. I'm here. I'm ready. What's up? What you trying to do, Gemini? What you trying to do, Gemini? Because I got a whole lot of love to give, and I'm trying to give it to you. Is you ready for it or not? And it's giving you like, I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't really know how I feel about that. I would have to sleep on it. Give me the secret admirer card over here. Give me the secret admirer energy with this anxiety energy. The world card reverse. So yeah, this is definitely a different type of energy. The world card reverse. And this made me feel like somebody too. Not only is this a different type of energy, but this made me feel like somebody who ain't on social media. They might be like a little older. Older folks don't really do the social media. It more so be like the 20 somethings and down that like is real on social media. This feels like somebody who's not on social media heavy. Might have just got out of a divorce. Someone very low key is what it's giving me. The world card is reversed and the devil card is reversed. So this is giving me somebody who might have just got out of a contract, who might have finally freed themselves from something, might feel free from something. So again, maybe just got out of a relationship or a divorce, but then they not really on social media. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nobody the whole world know, the whole neighborhood, everybody in the city. This is type of motherfucker don't nobody know them. I like that. I love them type of motherfuckers. Who don't nobody know you. You don't need to be on social media like that. Ooh, I just think that shit's sexy. Because I'm very on social media. So it'd be extra sexy to me when I find somebody that really ain't on social media like that, that ain't really known like that. I love people that ain't really that friendly. I love motherfuckers that don't be in nobody's face like that either. I'm just real funny like that. What is the anxiety about? Give me a card for the anxiety. What is it the anxiety about? Yeah. Because for a lot of you, when you meet this new person, the secret admirer, and they come in, Ten of Cups reverse, because you've already had heartbreak in other areas. You already dealing with the memories. You already having to grieve the idea, right? Ain't that what I said? That I said sometimes you don't even grieve the person. Sometimes you grieve the idea of what it was. Sometimes you grieve the person. Sometimes you grieve the memories, the person. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I don't even know if I'm ready for another relationship. I'm still trying to get over my old one. We were supposed to get married and have kids, and we was gonna have twins, and we was gonna get married, and then our wedding was gonna be like this, and and all of that shit crumbled to shit. And now I'm just left to pick up the pieces by myself. And I don't know if I can do that again. You seem like you haven't. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I mean, Nav of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. Page of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. It seems like it's very hard for you, or it's going to be hard for you to really lean into like being curious about this and really allowing yourself to see where it could go if you're not like getting out of your head, which can be hard. Gemini, you're ruled by Mercury. Duh. You gotta know I know that. So I know it's gonna be really hard for you to get out of your head, but it's needed. Okay. Overthinking will only cause you more fears, more insecurity, more worry, more negative thoughts. After a while, you get to thinking too hard. Who I said that about? Was it Libra tonight or something? Where it's like, you get to think it's too hard about shit, and then before you know it, you kind of think yourself out some shit. You get to thinking so hard about it. Or was that in my Patreon? I think that was on Patreon during Weekly Insights, actually. I think that was during one of the times. I just remember saying it tonight in my list of things where it's just like you get to thinking too long, get out your head sometimes. Because then you get to thinking too long about some shit, and then the longer you think about it, the more you convince yourself out the shit. The more you get to feeling like, yeah, I'm actually gonna do this. Am I gonna do this? Should I do this? I mean, I could do it. I could not do it. I mean, but what could it hurt? But I mean, it might hurt a lot. And then before you know it, you just keep going down the rabbit hole, and then child, you so far from the motherfucking point, you just be like, "Fuck it, I'll do it tomorrow." Go ahead, and stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it so hard. It's like you're thinking about it too hard. You've learned the lesson already, and I know that's easier said than done, but you've learned the lesson already. You don't gotta keep like harping on it. It's like you keep thinking about it. Give me something with this heartbreak over here and this nostalgia part. We have 15 minutes. Give me something with this heartbreak and this nostalgia part over here. Yeah, King of Wands reverse. Nav of Wands reverse. So someone who could have just been controlling. King of Wands reverse is someone who, in my opinion, a fake ass leader. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you meet, no offense to any man watching this, you know how sometimes you meet men and like they can be real, like they think they dominant, they think they leaders, they think they like, oh, I'm, head of the household, wear the pants, and it's just like you really don't know the first. Like I feel like sexually, I meet men like that too. You meet a lot of men who are like, "Oh, I'm so dominant in bed," and really, your idea of being dominant is just wanting control and power in the bedroom, not really to be a leader. So it's like this is someone who could have just wanted power and control in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? And again, maybe took your power, right? As you have the power card, where it's like it's time to get your power back and your inner confidence back and your strength. So you know what I'm saying? This could have been someone who just wanted a whole lot of power in the relationship without really, considering you. And now it's caused a lot of heartbreak for you and a lot of strife for you. But again, it's also caused you a lot of clarity. But you know what I'm saying? We hate that it be having to come like this, but through heartbreak and through pain, you learn so much. Through pain. Pain is one of the biggest catalysts for growth ever, for learning lessons ever. You touch that motherfucker. Your mama can tell you till she blue black in the face. Do not touch that stove. Don't touch that stove. Don't touch that stove. It's hot. Don't touch the iron. Don't touch the iron. Don't touch the iron. It's hot. You touch that motherfucker and it's good and hot if you want to. I promise for everything I love, you won't ever in your life touch it again. You won't ever do it again. Cause that pain is you gonna remember somebody that pain. You gonna remember that, and it applies this way. It sucks that we got to learn it like that. It sucks that we got to get broken in some aspects to grow, but it's called growing pains. It brought you a lot of clarity, this heartbreak. But what I'm seeing here is don't allow the past to dictate and navigate your future. You have something good coming in. I like this energy for the secret admirer. That's why I said it. Look, it seemed like they financially stable. He or she, whoever they is, seem financially stable. They seem like they're very serious about this. They seem like a genuine soulmate energy. They are here to give you true, real, authentic love. No motives, no strings attached. You don't gotta lift a finger, do nothing for it. All you gotta do is get over your anxiety, which actually might be the hardest thing out of all of it. Okay. Thank you again so much for watching my video. I deeply appreciate it if you've gotten this far. Hugs and kisses if you have. Like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if this resonated. Again, subscribe, join our family. I am trying to grow our family over here. Down in the description box, you can find my website. I'm open for personal readings. You can join our Patreon. Again, we do Tarot 101. We do weekly updates and all of the other stuff, talking about the cosmos and everything that's going on in the sky. So yeah, definitely join us over there. Join our family over there. Again, my name is B, just in case if you forgot from the beginning of this, and I think that officially is everything. That's a wrap. All right, well, I'm officially done running my motherfucking mouth. Peace out, and I'll see y'all on the next video.